felt tired or groggy and not really known why? Or maybe have a lot of energy and then all of a sudden crash and feel like you need a nap? Sometimes I've done that. And one reason that could happen is because of too much sugar in our food. We might not even know it. So today, we're going to become investigators. We're going to figure out where sugar is hiding. How much can our body handle without feeling yucky or maybe having a tummy ache? There's a recommendation from very strong organizations out there for the parents. This is the American Heart Association and also the World Health Organization. And they recommend, and many other organizations, they recommend only 5 teaspoons a day for kids. Adults, it's only 6 or 7. We can't handle that much sugar because it has to go through a whole process in our body. And when we go over that amount, our body says, stop. I'm not going to have any more energy to learn or grow or play games because I need to get rid of this sugar. This is the most important thing that I need to do. And if I can't get rid of it, it's going to be stored in the body in places that we don't want it to be stored, like around our organs and important pieces of our body that will help us move and feel our best. So have you ever wondered how much sugar is recommended a day? What does that look like? And how do we find it in our food? We're going to start by measuring that 5 teaspoons. When you're looking on your labels for the parents, this is going to be about 18 to 20 grams for the entire day. We're going to measure it out as teaspoons for our visualization. So here we have, at the red line, 5 teaspoons of sugar. We're going to take our first example as lemonade. This one container of lemonade has 38 grams of sugar. What does that equal? That equals 7 teaspoons. Already over our amount for the day with 1 lemonade. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see with 1 drink, we've gone over. We haven't had dessert. We haven't even had 3 meals. All we've had is 1 drink. So what can you do instead? Take a bag of lemons, squeeze them, add a little bit of sugar and a lot of water, and make your own lemonade to taste the way you want it to taste. When we're in control of making our own food, then we know how much sugar is going into it. Sometimes when we just quickly pick up a package, we don't take the time to look, and there's way more sugar hiding than we realize. For kids, we have a lot of snacks like these. There's 15 grams of sugar in here. So if we measure that out, we have 3.5 teaspoons of sugar. Not more than what we can take for the entire day. But what if we had the little bites plus the lemonade? Now we are easily over the amount. That is just crazy. And I can't believe that is just for 1 snack. Can you? Let's keep looking. A lot of sporting events on the weekends have Gatorade. I'm sure you've seen them there. They tell us that it helps us hydrate and is good for sports. But when we look a little closer, there's a lot of ingredients here that our body just cannot handle. One of them is the amount of sugar. 34 grams of sugar in this Gatorade. That's going to equal over 8 teaspoons of sugar. Let's measure it out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Spilled a little. There we go. We're already over the amount, and all we've done is played a sport and had a Gatorade. So try to pay attention as you go along in your day. Another big one I just want to call out is soda. because I already have 8 measured in here. This soda is 55 grams of sugar. That puts us at 13 teaspoons. So we're going to bump this up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow. I think we really should stay away from that soda because that's way more than our body can handle in one sitting and in one day. Do you agree? Great. So when we're looking at things, what can we do instead? We can make our lemonade at home. We can find packages out there. This is an electrolyte that does all of the good things that the Gatorade says it's going to do, but without the sugar. It's a little tablet. You drop it in your water. It fizzes up. It tastes really great. And this will help you during sports a lot more than the Gatorade will. Or, of course, you can just have water or add a lemon or a lime to it, and it tastes great. Instead of the ginger ale, look for brands that have a lot less sugar. This is Olipop, and it has 5 grams of sugar in one, plus probiotics. So that equals about 1 teaspoon. And as you can see, that is not going to take away from our entire day's worth of sugar. So having one of those instead of the original soda is going to be a lot better option. What about fresh fruits and vegetables? There's no label here. There's no added sugar when you don't have a label because it comes from nature. And like we talked about with our microbiome, that is what's going to feed our good microbes to crave more fruits and vegetables instead of craving more of the sugary items. So anything that comes from nature, we can have as much as we want of. There's also a lot of different cereals out there. Instead of the very sugary cereal, we can find one that also tastes good, but only has 3 grams of sugar versus the 12. And one thing I wanted you guys to know too, when you're pouring your cereal or any item, pay attention to how much the serving size is. Parents can help with this, but 1 serving size of cereal is 1 cup. So this is the 1 cup, which has 12 grams of sugar. When you pour that into a bowl, it doesn't even fill the bowl up. So if you're not measuring, you might be pouring more than the 1 cup, which gives you more than the 12 grams of sugar, and you might not even know it. So when thinking about breakfast, let's think about things that come from nature. Eggs, they have lots of protein and no sugar. Other cereals, low in sugar. Fruits, we can add nuts and seeds. I know that you will come up with so many other solutions that are better than the high sugary foods we have here. So I have a little challenge for you at home. If you have the kit with the magnifying glass, this could be a fun way to become an investigator. When you pick up the package, look for the white panel with the nutrition facts. Look down until you find sugar, S-U-G-A-R. And the added sugars is really what's important here too. And find that number. We generally want to keep it way below 10 because if it's more than 10, you're already more than half of the amount for the entire day. So take a look in your pantry. Do this with your parents. See if you can show them what's going on in our food. Where is that sugar hiding? And see if you can take out a lot of the sugar that you think is hiding in the food and replace it with a better item for next time. And then just notice how you feel. Do you have less of those days that are groggy? Do you have less moments when you feel like a lot of energy and then not a lot of energy? Do you feel more stable throughout the day? We can only handle so much sugar. And being aware of where it is will make all of the difference in the world. And I know that you will make a difference in our world too as you go forward with this information. Thank you so much.